Scotland cannot afford the risk of the Conservatives emerging as the largest party in the May UK election, Labour leader Ed Miliband will say. Mr Miliband will tell the Scottish Labour Conference the vote is a choice between his party and the Tories. And he will warn delegates in Edinburgh that voting SNP will increase the prospect of a second term in office for David Cameron. A Labour government can make Scotland more successful, Mr Miliband will say. The SNP is seeking a dramatic increase in the number of Westminster seats it holds, in the hope of holding a balance of power in the event of a hung parliament after the election. Mr Miliband will say voters north of the border could hold the key to the result. The differences at this election are the widest they've been for a generation, but at the same time this election is set to be the closest for a generation, he will say. Health cuts. And I have to tell you, every vote cast for another party, including the SNP, makes that prospect of a Tory government more likely, because every one less Labour MP makes it more likely the Tories will be the largest party. Scottish working families can't afford to take that risk, Scottish young people can't afford to take that risk, Scottish pensioners can't afford to take that risk, Scotland's health service cannot afford to take that risk. Mr Miliband will tell the conference the Tories would cut public spending back to 1930s levels, leaving the Scottish health service £1 billion worse off. As Prime Minister, Mr Miliband has pledged to raise the minimum wage to more than £8 an hour, freeze energy bills until 2017 and stand up for the elderly. Also addressing the conference, Scottish Labour leader Jim Murphy will say the challenge faced by his party does not compare to the struggle Scots faced every day. He will say, I know that there are Labour supporters thinking of switching to be SNP voters this time, and I've met and listened to a lot of those undecided voters, and I know that you are desperate for change. So are we. We will stop a decade of Tory rule and end Tory austerity.